What's up and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do the second paycheck budget with me for the month of April. So let's get started. Okay, so if you've been here, and I say this every time, you guys know that I do a mock budget just to kind of get myself straight and see what I can expect with the paycheck. And I do that off of $2,300, which is if we're having a really low paycheck, if my husband took some days off, or if he missed out on some overtime or anything like that. I just kind of go off of 2,300 so that I can know what to expect. And that way, if the paycheck is usually more, that way I have more to work with and I'm not surprised when we have less. So that's kind of what I do. Our actual paycheck was for $2,700, so that's what I'm going to be budgeting with today. And again, this budget here in purple is done with $2,300, and my actual is going to be with our actual amount. As always, I do half of each bill amount. Half of each comes out of every single paycheck. And you will see a couple of changes that I've made. My kids are newly enrolled into gymnastics, so I have to budget for that. And I had to make a few changes here and there just to kind of budget for the unexpected expense this time around. So you will see that in here. All right, so mortgage, $578, DTE, all of these are staying the same pretty much. And again, with water, I just put $50 in each paycheck. We pay our water bill, I think, every month and a half to 2 months, depending on how it falls. And our bill tends to be between $100 and $150. So I just put $50 in each paycheck just to make sure that I have enough for when that does come up. So all of these are the same. And then I didn't have enough lines on this, so I had to kind of jam it in down here. Our consumers, and right here you're gonna see gymnastics. So that is just half of the monthly payment. So as you can see, sports for 2 kids is very expensive, but we are extremely blessed to have found these classes. My kids are homeschooled, and these are homeschool gymnastics classes at a local gymnastics studio here in Michigan. So I'm really grateful that they're around other families that are like-minded, that they are playing with kids who are also homeschooled. So it's just a really great experience for them. And I'm okay paying that price. Unfortunately, the cost of extracurriculars for kids has significantly gone up. Now I know why I probably was not involved in them as a child, because my mom probably had the same shock of her life at the costs. So all of this is going to stay the same. Now, where I did take from to make up for this unexpected expense is miscellaneous. We are not doing very much spending right now. We've kind of locked ourselves down on our spending. Easter's over. We don't really have much going on. Just with the new baby coming, we have all of these like things pulling from us right now. So I don't anticipate any extra spending. So I did pull from there to kind of make up for the cost. Layla's allowance, we're not putting anything in there right now because if you guys remember my last envelope stuffing, there's a pretty significant amount of money in that envelope. So, and I didn't add up over here. So let me go back. Nothing changed, but I just want to double check my numbers. Yep, $14.93. So that is going to leave us with 2,700 minus 1493, 1207 is what we have left over. I'm gonna have to remake this. Now this is the one that I made, kind of based off of the Budget Moms paper, her budgeting charts, but I am gonna have to make this and kind of adjust it because this was for last year, so obviously things have changed a little bit for us. And I really did like the leftover amounts that she had on her ones in the workbook. So I'm gonna have to work this a little bit and kind of make it fit better for how I've been doing things lately. I just have to get on the computer and do that. So this is 435, which means we have 772. That's what we have left to work with right now. And these are my sinking funds. And I feel like I have to explain it just for anybody who's newly watching. I do have 2 things in here that stay in the bank just because they're easier. My husband likes to shop online, so his stays in his little side account labeled Andrew. I just transfer this money from checking right into his account, and then when he spends it, he just transfers it back into the checking. And then again with subscriptions, these are for our yearly subscriptions that get taken out of the account. So I just keep it in a little side account labeled subscriptions, and then I transfer money out as we need to make those payments. It's just one less thing for me to keep track of with cash, and that way I don't have to rush up to the bank with money when that payment comes due, because I couldn't tell you the exact dates of those yearly subscriptions. So it's just easier for me to keep in the bank, and then when I see it gets charged, I can just transfer that money right into my checking and pay ourselves back. So just way easier for me to do that. That stayed at 349. So we have 423 to work with. And so this is where most of our changes are made, is with our savings and our savings challenges and things like that. Right off the bat, 100 is gonna go into our emergency. I am gonna put the usual 5 into the kids' savings. And we can definitely do more than 13 in our 52-week challenge. So let me take a look at what we have here. And I wanna do a higher number this time around because we do have quite a bit left to work with. So right off the bat, 49 is a high number that I see. So I'm gonna do 49, even though there's a 50 over here I just saw. 49, let's see. 19, and this 15. So let's add that up and see what we're at so far. 49, 19, 15, so it's 83. Okay, so I kind of want to make it a nice even number. So let's do the 7, and then we'll put 90 in. And I'm just marking those so I know which ones to highlight when I come back and I do my cash envelope stuffing. So we're gonna put 90 in our 52-week challenge. And for those of you who don't know, if you're just now tuning in, the 52-week challenge money is for my in-laws' 50th anniversary party in August. So that's where all this money is going towards that. So, and my husband is paid semi-monthly, so we do 4 squares per paycheck just to make sure that we will be done with this in time for the party. So that's why I chose so many numbers. So we won't be doing 1, 2, 3, 7. We will be doing, what did I say? I know 49, 19, 15, and 7. Okay, so let's see where we're at with that. 100, 15, 90, do, so 205, 423 minus 205, 218. So let's do $18 and do our extra or our stove money. 100, 15, 90, 18. So that's 223. And that will leave us with 200 going right into our savings account. Just like an extra savings that we have at the bank. And that is our zero-based budget. Let me go through and add that all up and make sure that that's right. We have $14.93 plus $435 plus $349, $223, and then $200. Yeah, $2,700. So there's our whole paycheck, and that's what that's going to look like. And then I have all of my categories listed here. So let's go through and see what denominations that we need from the bank. So groceries, gas, spending, dining out, medical, toiletries, entertainment, Christmas, clothing, car maintenance, vacation, birthday, pet, what is miscellaneous? Okay, 20, homeschool, home, baby, emergency, Layla, Sebastian, baby, 90, and 18. So let's add all those together and see what we're at. $961. 35 plus 11 plus 200 from savings plus 1483, 2,700. So I just went through and I made sure that all of my numbers added back up to 2,700 after taking out what I took out for my cash envelopes. So just wanted to double check. So the total I'll be taking out of the bank is $961. So let me get my denominations in so I know how much to pull from the bank. I kind of just pull the larger bills. I don't really break much down. $25, $28, $25, $20, $35, $10. $90, and then 10, 15, 18. Okay, so let's add those together. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 3, 6 for the ones. Okay, 300, 250, 300, 60, and 45. So let's add that together. 300, 250, 300, 60, 45, and 6. Yay, 961. So we are all even. And this is just kind of what my bank slip looks like. So what I just do to make it easy on myself is I usually use these if I feel like cutting them out and taking them to the bank with me. those are great too. If I'm in a pinch or in a rush and I'm just hurrying up, I just write on the back and let the teller know that the denominations that I need are written on the back. That's as simple as that. This time around, I'm just going to write them on the back really quickly so that I don't forget and that I have them with me. But absolutely, those slips are really, really handy to have. And that equals 961. Okay, so that is it. That is my budget for this paycheck. The next video you guys will see come up is the cash envelope stuffing for this paycheck. And I'm also gonna update my trackers. You guys know with the last one, I had a kind of a little mishap with my credit card tracker, but it is back on track now. And you guys will see that as well. So let me know if you guys have any questions or comments down below. But other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.